Hey y'all, it's been a minute. So I'm just popping back in. As usual, I'm really not consistent doing videos, but I mean, I really only do it to just have like a journal. I look back on my videos sometime and I've noticed the distance I've come. I'm happy with it. So here's my little check-in. So I am still with beverage delivery. It has been over 6 months and I only thought I was going to make it 3 weeks. When I first started out, honestly, my goal was really to just, my stomach must be hungry. Let me get up in a minute. But my goal really was to only stay there for about 2 months and bank some money at that pay rate because when you come from OTR and you're getting, mileage pay, which is pay per mile, you have to ride so hard to really get your money up. And that can be hit or miss sometimes. It depends on the loads where they're sending you throughout that week, whatever, especially if you're a company driver. Lease, owner ops and lease purchase owners, I don't really know how that goes for them, but I know if you're like a company driver, you go where they send you and you're going to be making whatever mileage that week, unless you can really push down, arrive early, get those loads off, and maybe they'll give you an extra one. But yeah, so I am still here and I was really, I was doing my thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was on the distribution side for a while and I can't lie. I was getting worn down. I'm moving all of that product. I'm loading it off the truck, unloading it off the truck. I'm breaking it down off pallets, dollying it into the stores, taking it into the back, restacking it in the stores, sometimes putting the product up on the shelves, which is called merch in the place. And that, I'm telling you, when you have to drive the product, unload the product, break the product down off these pallets, put it on dollies, take it into the store, stack it where they want it, it starts to kind of wear you down. I mean, I was getting up at 1:30 in the morning, out the door by 2:30, pulling off the lot at 3, getting home at like 3, 4. You know what I mean? Like it was really, really long days, but them checks was on top. Them checks was banging. So yes, I decided to just continue and ride it out as long as I can. My experience is OTR. So, I talked to a couple people and I'm just like, I'd rather stay with the company instead of quit and go back OTR anywhere else. And I need a break from that, product distribution because I was going some places where, and to see me is to know I'm a small girl. I might be tall, but I'm a thin piece, right? So I mean, I'm dollying this stuff in the stores, up steps, down in the restaurant cellars. You know what I'm saying? Like I had all this weight working against me. This product, these heavy cases and cases and cases of product. Just, it was really it was starting to try me mentally as well as physically. My body was not recovering. Even the weekends did no justice. If I sat home on the weekends and did nothing but sip wine and lay on the couch, my body was still just as sore come Monday as it was Friday. There was no recovery. So I talked to a couple people and I'm like, what other opportunities do I have with this company as far as driving? They're like, hey, you can go on the OTR side. You can go and do a dedicated route with them. And I'm like, well, what's the pay like? And they're like, well, yeah, it balances out to be the same. Your per mile pay is pretty decent for those guys, and they get incentives for the drops, the hooks. They get paid for wait time. They get paid for fuel. So I went and I signed up for it, and they let me in. You know what I'm saying? And even though I wasn't with them long, at the moment I was the only one who asked for it, so I got it, y'all. Even though I'm lower on seniority when it comes to who gets first pick. But they gave it to me, so I've been there ever since, and I have a dedicated route. I drive out of state, and then I come back to our facility in the state that I live in. I do it every day. I'm off on the weekends, and I don't mind it. Now I am on a night shift, so I get home probably around 12 o'clock midnight, and most days I start out probably around like 2, sometimes 3. Today I'm gonna pull out of here probably in about an hour or so. So yeah, I mean it has not been bad. I can't lie. Not a major difference in the pay. Um, I'm actually happy. I got good pay, benefits, and I'm in the union now. I'm a Teamster. So I wasn't able to do any of that outside of this kind of like company or whatever. So Yeah. And then just this morning, I received an email from the company that I used to work for when I drove OTR, and they're like, "We would love to have you back. It's a rehire request, and we will hire you on for more money and a sign on bonus." And I'm like, it sounds good. I had a great experience with my last company, but I ain't going back. I'm not going back. I got too much going on in my life now. My family, I'm with them all the time. I'm about to be a grandmother. My first grandbaby is coming. My daughter is married. Her and her husband are going to have a little boy, and they're naming him Leo. So I just can't wait to just experience all that. He'll be here this summer, and I just damn, my stomach is really getting his growl on. I can't wait to experience that, and I needs to be here for his first moments because he is my baby already, and I just have to see him. I have to be with him. I have to put my time in with him so that he knows his nana. But otherwise than that, everything has been good, and I'm just chilling. I'm staying with beverage delivery. A lot of people have talked some smack on beverage delivery and food delivery. For real, it is it's tough. It is hard. I give it to anybody who gets involved with it and stays. you know, um, I've seen some people quit since I started. People that I started with have left, and it just is what it is. It's not for everybody. I do understand that, and that's kind of like anything. That's like being in a tanker, driving hazmat, doubles, triples, whatever. It's not for everybody. You just got to find your groove with it, or at least set a goal. You don't have to stay forever. Set a goal for your money. They pay really nice because they know most people don't come and stay in these positions long. So have a goal. Don't do it forever. Go ahead, sign up with one of these companies, get on, set a goal. You're going to stay for 3 months. Bank that money. Don't spend. If you're not paying your mortgage, your car note, groceries, or bill, everything else needs to just go in your savings. Pay yourself first, like it's a bill. Pay yourself first, then all your bills, and then bank the rest of it. Set a goal. And then once you get to that first milepost, of your goal, you may even extend it because that's what I kept doing. I kept extending. I heard, yeah, I made it, to week number 3. I only had a 3 week goal. Oh my God, I'm going to stay 2 more weeks. I just kept pushing it out. And now I've been here for 6+ months. So who would have thought? Because I showed it. It's hard work. I'm not going to lie. But it's been worth it. It's been worth it. And yeah, I can't say that I'm ever gonna go back anytime soon to OTR long haul, but for the most part, I'm sticking around with beverage delivery. It's all good, and we be getting free products and stuff like that. I can't tell you when's the last time, honestly, when I went grocery shopping that I'm buying cases of anything because we get so much product and stuff at work. So I'm happy with it, and if I wanted to move anywhere in the United States, this job is transferable. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. So I see that as a plus, 'cause I was thinking about moving to Texas. I want to move to Texas, but I mean, I've given it some thought. It would take me some time to really do that, especially because I have a new baby boy on the way. This is my little grandbaby boy coming. So with them being up north, I don't want to be so southern or western. So, but we'll see when the time comes. We'll see. But yeah, y'all, beverage delivery ain't been bad to your girl at all. I'm happy. I'm sticking around. And come August, I'll have 1 year beverage delivery, and that's my next um goal milepost or whatever you want to call it. Once I make it there, we'll reevaluate and see, how we feel, what's going on, whatever. But for now, we're gonna stay where we at, and we get along. I'm the only female there. I'm the only female on the OTR dedicated side, and I was the only female on the distribution side. So, when you're working with a whole bunch of men, it's just like, sometimes it can be up and down. But everybody, the majority of people have been great. I don't feel any type of way. I have not been made to feel uncomfortable at all. Um, yeah, they took me right up. Come on, this is how we're gonna do it. Let's go. Do this, do that. Oh, you're good. You're coming along. Didn't think you would stay this long. Most men don't. You really lasted. Like when they hired me, just by the looks of me, a lot of people didn't think I was gonna make it 1 week. Once I hit that 3 weeks, they start side eyeing me. Once I made that 2-3 months, they was looking at me like she might be staying. And look, I'm still here, y'all. So that's all I wanted to say. I have not checked in. It's been a minute. That's just it. And yeah, it's the weekend. It's Friday. I'm going to bingo tomorrow. I'm going shopping earlier in the day. Um, and I plan on just resting and chilling out the rest of the weekend. I need to do something with my hair. I got it cut, cut my little ends down, all of that type of stuff. But I've been keeping, this bad boy up off of it. This bad boy has caused some heat damage that we had to get cut out. So we try to lay off of this and just do more natural. Just let it grow. It has grown so much since I've left OTR long haul. I actually have time and feel like doing something with it. So it has sprouted. I really got to keep up with this one. But yeah, I've been doing good, y'all, and I hope y'all are doing just as well. Whoever sees this, a lot of my friends and my family watch my page, y'all. I love y'all, and y'all know I'm home, so hit me up. We can get together on a weekend or something. Um, that's pretty much it. So for now, I'll just check on out. But yeah, I plan on checking back in and let y'all know where I'm at. Like I said, August gives me 1 year with this company, and I'll let y'all know if I made it to that. I believe I will. So yeah, everybody have a good day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Stay out of the politics and the religious stuff. Just live your life. Because a lot of that's been going on too. And it's, causing people to, fall out with each other and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, if you're not a rich or wealthy person, then we are all one class for real. Especially if you work a 9 to 5. You just trying to make ends meet, y'all. We got to stick together a little bit better. And it's not about race, y'all. Um, for real, it's the rich against the poor. And y'all, we got to stick together. So let's try to just step out of that politic crap or whatever and try to be kinder to people and be nice to people, a little understanding for everybody's situation. We all live such different lives. And that's about it. That's about it. And one more thing too. When y'all's in traffic, be careful driving around these trucks. I done seen some accidents. I can't say it enough. Be careful. Don't jump in front of a truck too close and cut them off. Some of them truck drivers don't even be paying attention. They do be on their phone. And you jump in front of him and you hit your brakes, he's not even looking at you. He's looking at his phone. So if he don't hit his brakes in time, you're putting your family's life at risk, your car or whatever. Be careful with these trucks. They're not all safe drivers. Some of their equipment don't be up to par. You might be riding next to a raggedy MFer. Telling you, y'all, it's not worth it. Get away from them trucks. If you're coming up on a truck, don't ride on the side of it. Blow down on him. Just blow down. Get as far down as you can. Put him behind you, far in the rear view mirror. Just put him far behind you and get him going. Because when you sit and you dilly-dally on the side of them trailers be swinging and stuff, you just never know. You might have a baby or your dog in the back seat. It's not worth their life. So y'all be careful driving around these trucks. And from a trucker, a lot of these truck drivers just don't be driving safe. They're not paying attention. They're not aware. Anything can happen. Don't let it be you. So that's about it. And yeah, I'll just check back in when I can. I'm gonna get ready for work and get on out of here. So have a good weekend, everybody. With love. Be good.